Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to another 3D Wednesday. Today is the day that my team and I create projects, anything other than a card, okay? Or if we make a card, we make it like a 3D version. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I use for my little treat package today. I'm using this set of dies here, and this is accessory dies that go with my the little fur baby and the girl. I'll have a link to it. To be honest with you, the only thing I use actually from this is this little tiny witch hat. And to be honest with you, I didn't see, and usually I'm pretty good about looking at whether I have it in stock or not, and I didn't see if I did or not. So if I didn't, I apologize. But everything else, I'm pretty sure I have in stock. I'm using the Witchy, one of my favorite, has a lot of witch sentiments, and then I use the actual stamp version of the tombstone. I do have the a little layer that you can go on that, but I like the fact that you could outline it and still use the bigger die to cut it out. And this has just a couple of little eek RIP, the little miniature what do you call it, spider webs and an actual spider. That's all goes with this set, and I for sure have that in stock. I sold out of that a couple of times, so I have that back in stock. And then I'm using the chalkboard birthday, and I'm not using any of the sentiments. I'm actually going to use the little treat bag that's in the box, in the back. I call it the little shopping bag. And then I'm using one of my oldies but goodies. This is the treats for my sweet 2. And I'm using the bigger ghosts and the smaller ghosts. And this is just a set of images that has coordinating dies. There are treats for my sweet 1 as well, which have the coordinating awesome sentiments that go with it. Okay, so this is the paper I am using. I'm actually using something from a paper pad today. Let me grab it really fast. Let's see. This, I believe I had got this, like, I don't know when, to be honest with you, but I got it a while ago. This is a 6x6 paper pad from American Crafts. And it's just a Halloween one. It looks like it came out in 2016. But knowing me, I probably did not get it in 2016. So I've had it for a while, and I actually put it away really well that I couldn't find it. So I finally found it. So we're using these cute little pattern of different little stars. Now what we're going to go ahead and just put this together really quick. But I'll go ahead and chat with you while we're doing this. I actually had the little tombstone made already last week, but I decided not to go with it because I didn't like that it was really dark. But then again, I thought about it. I didn't want to waste it either. Okay, so I'm just kind of folding, giving these a better crease on the embossed lines that are on here for us already. So anyway, I didn't want to waste it, so I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and use it, you know, put it on here, and see what we come up with. Because like I said, I don't like wasting stuff, so I will always try to find a way to use it up so it won't get wasted. Because, you know, when you pay for this paper, it's not cheap. Sometimes it is, but then I don't like wasting my money. Okay, so we're just going to go. So what I'm doing is I'm folding this one in like that, and then this one I'm doing the opposite side. I'm folding that in the opposite direction. And then this one here, we're folding it down. It's going to close up like a little paper bag. But we're going to put something in it, so we're not going to actually completely have it closed. And then we're just going to go ahead and fold the bottom portions down like so. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and just adhere this together. So this portion is going to adhere right here. Now, for those of you who've been following me, you know I like to use my glossy accents as an adhesive to put my boxes together, because it seems like when I use this, they basically stay together forever. Whenever I use the little double-sided tape, I guess you want to call it either the sticky tape or just any kind of double-sided tape that I was using in the past, I noticed, because I like to save a lot of my projects, and I don't know, I'm weird like that. I kind of like use them as a little decoration in my craft room. And I noticed that a lot of them kind of came apart because it does, my craft room gets the true seasons in here. When it's cold, it's cold. When it's hot. So I constantly either have the AC on in summer or the, you know, the heater in the winter. But yeah, so it's like I've noticed a couple of them coming apart. So I'm like, you know what? I need to go with a plan B because clearly that didn't work. So I like to use that glossy accents because it does stay. Now you do kind of have to be patient because, I mean, it doesn't take that long to dry, but it obviously, if you were to put the little sticky tape on here, you don't have to wait for it to dry. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to kind of just go like this really quick to make sure that stays. I'm just sorry, I'm just using my, I don't have my little rag in front of me. I just want to make sure there's no, that was my t-shirt, by the way. I just wanted to clean that up so it won't get all over my mat here. So anyways, we are going to go ahead and do this side next. And I love this little shopping bag version of a treat box because it's just super duper cute. You can fit a gift card in here as well. Okay, let me get this here. And I like using the glossy accents because it gives you some wiggle room. Like if you put it on messed up to begin with, you can kind of wiggle it around to get it correct. I remember I would mess up with the tape and it had no wiggle room whatsoever. So I like using this as adhesive for these little treat boxes here. So I'm just kind of, so I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and just crease that down just to kind of push it down a little bit more there just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, now for the bottom portion, we're just going to do, all I'm going to do is just put one little thing across there like so. And then that's it. Just kind of hold that down. Then I'm just going to just turn it over like so. And then just use my bone folder, or use whatever you want, just to kind of push it down so it can stay. Just like so. And then you have your cute little, adorable little treat bag there. Uh-oh, you know what I'm thinking? I should have, that's okay. Well, what we're going to do is now we're going to go ahead and add everything to the front. So I'm going to show you the little tombstone I did that I wasn't happy with. So, but I changed my mind. I figured, well, let's just go ahead and use it because I didn't want to waste it. You see how it's kind of dark? I wasn't really feeling that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some little white, I'm using to use my little Sakura pen, the white jelly roll pen. And where the stars are, I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of add just a little, I mean, you probably can't even see it, to be honest with you. But I was just going to add just little white dots in the center of the stars, and maybe some on the outsides over here. Yeah, nothing major, you know what I'm saying? Just a hint to brighten it up a little bit. Now, let me kind of just, I don't actually know, to be honest with you, I'm not sure why I even bothered to put it at the top because we're going to put our little ghosts there. So I just want to kind of let this dry a tad. And this is going to go right in the center. But before we do that, let's go ahead and put the little handles on here really quick. I don't know what this is called. I want to say maybe jute. But I got it from either, you could get anywhere, any craft store. I can't remember where I got it from, but you could, I'm pretty sure they sell them at Hobby Lobby, or you could get them at Michael's or Joann's. So basically, just making a little knot on the inside like so. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and I'll trim that down later. And then we're going to put the other one through that hole there. And then we're going to make another little knot. Let me see. I think that should do. That's a good length right there. Okay. Okie dokie. So now I'm going to use these scissors here to go ahead and give them a little trim. Let me make them even here. Alright, throw that away. Okay, I think that's a good little height there, the measurement. So we're going to do the same thing on this side, make a little knot. So a little single knot should do, because the little holes are not, you know what I'm saying, they're not like huge. They're not ginormous holes, so. And let's go ahead and get this one in. Okay, so let me do the little knot first, and then we'll measure it to make sure that they're even. I'll just start the knot. Okay, so there we go. So let's make sure that kind of stays. Double check. Okay, that's pretty even. Okie dokie. So now we're just going to go ahead and just make them all even. I'm going to trim them the same size as I did the other side. I wanted to put this on first because otherwise I don't want to ruin the little, you know, the little things we're about to decorate it with. So now I just look at the strings, see what I like the best. I don't really care for that part there. Had I seen that earlier, I would have cut that part off. But we're going to go with this side better, okay? This side's cute. So now what we're going to do, and they gave us time for our little tombstone here to dry up. Gosh, I'm not sure. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to kind of outline the outside portion with my, with this right here. And let me go ahead and put something behind it just in case. I'm going to outline this with white because I'm not really, I don't know, I'm not really feeling that gray. So let's just get that going there. So I'm just going to, again, use this white gel pen. It's not going to be perfect, you know what I'm saying, but it's just going to give it just a little bit more than what it is right now, because it's just too gray. This is why I decided not to use this. This kind of killed my whole project last week, by the way. I decided not to do anything, because I don't know, last week I just did not have it in me. I couldn't think. I had a creative block. Alright, so can't see what I'm doing in the camera. Hopefully it's in the camera. Let me take a peek. Yeah, I think so. Hopefully. Okay. So, like I said, I'm just outlining it the best I can. It's not going to be perfect, obviously, but that's okay. Let's see. See, the straighter edges were easier, not the little curved parts here. I'm not coloring it in completely. I'm only just kind of outlining the very edges. And like I said, it doesn't have to be like extra perfect. It's handmade. It has to have character. So there we go. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. No, it doesn't look too bad. It's definitely an improvement. Okay, now I gotta wait for that to dry. In the meantime, let me grab my little pop dot so we could get that on our bag. Let's see, we're going to use these guys here. Let me go ahead and just kind of fan this just a tad to get that to dry. I don't want it to smear all over there. That doesn't look too bad. Actually, I feel like I'm happy with it now. I could live with it. Let's get this all dried up. Okay, that's good enough. So what I'm going to do, I don't want to handle it. Let's go ahead and use this. Flip that over really quick. And then, you know me, I'm going to use a lot of pop dots. See, that's how somebody would probably put it on, but not me. I like lots of pop dots here, just to make sure. Then we're going to put one in the center. Right there. I remember I used to watch videos that somebody would just outline it. I'm like, well, what if somebody smashes it down in the center? You know, I always need to, oh, this is my own opinion. It needs a center one, something in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get these off. And then we're going to put this on the front of our adorable little treat bag there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put this more toward the bottom, because I want to have room to put the little witches on there. Not the witch, our little ghosts, okay? So I do want to put the little witch hat on her or him. A boy could wear a witch hat too, why not? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just put a little bit of, and again I'm using my glossy accents as an adhesive. Just smear that a little bit there. And we're going to go ahead and just put the hat, we're going to put the hat on her right here. Just like so. I'm going to hold that down just for a quick second. Now, I'm not sure if I want to just put this directly on. If I want to just glue this directly on here. Or pop it up. Oh, let's pop it up. Let's have it look more 3D. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of put them at the edges there. So, I know for sure it needs one right here. Let me kind of see where it's going to need it. Right here and then underneath the arm portion. So we don't need that many, actually. Let's go ahead and just... We're going to go ahead and trim these up. And some part of it might be sticking off, hanging off of it, but that's alright. There we go. Now I'm thinking, I feel like the little hat's getting lost. Okay, you know what? It's not going to get lost. What we're going to do, let me see. What we are going to do is put some white tissue paper in here. Yeah, let's do that. So now what I'm going to do, you see how this has to anchor onto something, because I feel like it's just, well, I guess it's okay if it looks like it's floating. It is a ghost, right? Okay, we're just going to leave it alone. Okay, so now what we're going to do, I feel like I could stop right there, but I want to add the little adorable, the little kid ghost in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this part here. We're going to go ahead and pop that one up as well. Okay, we're going to put that like that. Oh, okay, I like it. I think it came out really cute. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some tissue paper really quick. Okay, oops, let me put the cover on this. Uh-oh, hold on. I don't want to go on because I don't want my favorite adhesive to dry out. Oh, here it goes. Okay, let's put that on. Okay, so now I think we're done with this. Okay, so what I did was I went ahead and I cut out a little piece of tissue. I'm sorry, guys, it's covering up the whole screen there. And then we're going to go ahead and just put this in here like a little miniature gift, okay? Sorry, I didn't know I was zoomed in so close there. Okay, so now that is cute. So now we could see, we could appreciate his little, the little hat that the little ghost has on. So we could go ahead and put some candy in here now. So we're going to go ahead and just put some M&Ms. I mean, how cute is this? I mean, obviously, if you have hundreds of trick-or-treaters, you don't want to waste your time doing. But if you have like some nieces or nephews, I think this is so adorable. So we're going to go ahead and just put a little M&Ms and a Reese's in here. I think you could call it a day. Let me fix this. Let's go like so. And I think it came out really cute, don't you think? So that is it for me, everyone. Don't forget to head on over to my blog at www.creativetimeforme.com to see what the rest of my amazing team has for you today. And that's it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm going to add some glossy accents on the little eyes, just to make them stand out, right? You know, I love doing this. Sorry, I'm just going to put that on there really fast just so you can see me doing it. There we go. Okay, now we're done. I love it. Okay, everybody, again, thanks so much for tuning in. And don't forget to see what my team has for you over on my blog, www.creativetimeforme.com. So thanks for tuning in. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you all back here soon. Bye-bye.